You all thought it was James Bond? Well, it's me, Jamie, and we're walking the next bit of the M60. It's Halloween time, hence we're dressing up like this. And today we're going to walk up to Worsley. Let's do it. Got the old trusty map here. We're pretty much at the most western point of the whole M60. We're still following the Port Salford Greenway that we did the other day. Motorway just here behind the fence. It's an absolute stunner of a day. Pure blue skies. For two reasons, I don't think I'll complete the walk dressed like this. Number one, the looks that the last two dog walkers just gave me. And number two, well, it is warm and I'm already starting to sweat, so don't want people thinking I'm a weirdo.
You are one.
Thanks. If you know, you know. Here on the right is New Alder Park, home of Monton Football Club, I believe. Right, the hat's coming off. A slight different route from when James and I passed through here on the North Ring Radius walk. We're going up Edenfield Lane here, and already I'm feeling embarrassed. The skull jacket's coming off. Nice bit of fancy dress though. My go-to every year on Halloween. Marks out of 10 for Port Salford Greenway. Give it a 7. Nice little trail. I get the feeling we're going to see a lot of Halloween stuff on this walk. Let's get rid of this tie as well. Come on. I feel like it's a Christmas do, and as the night goes on, you just get rougher and rougher and rougher. You undo your top button and let your hair down. Lovely, smiley, friendly people on this estate, I must say. M60. I don't know so much about Worsley, but as I had a flick through my M60 book earlier, it says something like there's 40 listed buildings here. There's something to do with it belonging to the Bridgewaters. I like it. One of the nicer ends of Manchester, I'd say. A bit well heeled, a bit posh. Dude, you see? Fantastic buildings already. That there is a Green King pub called Bridgewater. Here we are, Jez, cross here, bud. Just be careful. You ready? Right. What a lovely little spot. An old cobbled bridge here, which has had some bollards put in. Mate, this is a bit bumpy for baby, innit? To stop cars getting over here. Oh, some naughty boys here on bikes. Lovely. And in the autumn colours too. Whoa, nearly fell in the canal then. You having a good time, Abe's? So on the other side of the bridge here we've got Worsley Green. What is it? A lovely, lovely little area. This area is called the Green.
Not the brown, not the black, but the green.
Round to the right, Jez. Look how well she's come on. Wow. Having fun? Yeah. It's a big old world out there and everything is new. There's so much to explore. Doing everything for the first time. Over Lily, look, do you see the ducks? They obviously owed money to Jabba the Hutt because they've been frozen in carbonite. It is all just so bloody historical. It's lovely. Right. The old mock Tudor buildings. They're not real Tudor, I don't think. Last time I was here, there was a family magnet fishing. You put a magnet on a bit of rope, you throw it into the water, anything metal, a bike.
I always watch those videos on YouTube. Sick.
Or a safe, and they just pull it out. This is where it gets a bit complicated. We need to get up and across Worsley Bridge. You might notice that the water is a brown colour. That's to do from deposits from the old mines. Woo! These steps here, mate, that's where we need to go. Jez, you ready? You got it? Slowly. Just take it nice and slow. There you are. Teamwork, making the dream work.
Look right, left.
Left, please. And there should be a way down here because we're going over that little white footbridge. Wow. Got to be the poshest dentist I've ever seen, to be honest. Built 1901, that one. So that's private, but you can walk along this bit, I think. Here at the boat steps. Fantastic stuff. What a great place for a walk. That is worthy of a picture postcard, that. Who lives in a house like this? Yeah, baby girl.
Yes, this one's a bit more pram friendly.
Exactly. You enjoying yourself, kids? Because I am. Amazon, please do not leave parcels in the bin. Hello there. Is that subscriber number 1033? Thanks very much for subscribing. Yeah, mate, we're just in Worsley now, calling you from a post box opposite the Delft pub. Ooh, what's that pointy thing? What do we say? It's time for Jamie Investigates. Okay, so it's called Worsley Delft, and it's a most curious thing with a heron just in front of it. Whole load of stuff there. Have a read. We've got a big old parchment here with a map, an act to enable the most noble Francis Duke of Bridgewater to make a navigable but blah 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 blah. We've got an old candle here and a candle holder, and just next to baby you've got a pickaxe and some sort of floppy hat, something that you wear at Oktoberfest in Germany. And Jez has got himself caught in a well, what is it? Oh,
Look what it says in there. It said that children were strapped.
in one of them and they had to pull the carts.
Yeah.
Sounds like a good idea to me, mate. Get back to work. Where possible, pit ponies were used to carry the coal. However, in narrow seams, women and children had the job. Some cool stuff here, honestly. There's an old gas lamp and a newspaper. Mine at Worsley finally closes. 1963. For any Star Trek fans out there, you'll see the resemblance between this and the Vulcan starship. Is it Dakir class or Surak class? Right, let's crack on. We're going to go up into Worsley Woods. A lady at work says it's a bit of a, I mean, I always joke about it, but dogging spot. But there's an old aviary and a pretty lake there, so let's go and have a look. Historic Worsley. We like it. Jeez, Jez, look at that lamp there with all the dragons on it. That is fantastic stuff. Going up Mill Brow now. These old cottages. These pretty flowers. Absolutely stunning array, even now in October, of plants. There we are, Worsley Woods. Opening times 24-hour pedestrian access. Ooh. The body of water up ahead on the left is called Old Wark Dam. I think that's how you pronounce it, W-A-R-K-E. And I can hear water down there trickling. Looks like a pretty cool place to explore, to be honest. Hello, doggo. Honest to God, what a beautiful place to walk. That's one thing I've enjoyed about this M60 walk, just the diversity of habitats and places that we've seen. All those of you that's been following these walks, I hope it's opened your eyes up a little bit, given you a bit of inspiration. You can hardly see it where we're standing, but just across the way is the old aviary. On the left here is a little wooden pier that takes us out onto the water. And at the end of it you can see the aviary. Much better than we could in them bushes.
Who's that sexy thing?
It's me, Jesus! You pushed me, yeah. Hiya! 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 What are the daft lads up to now, eh? 1 minute we're jumping over cars on the bridge, next one a swing. Here comes your dad. Woo!
Slow as a snail.
Small snail. We'll have to put these videos side by side and see who's quickest. Daddy or Jez, and who had more.
I wasn't racing.
Who had more? Oh, yes. With everything covered in moss, it makes you wonder how old this woodland is. It looks pretty old. Probably part of some old estate of some land baron from years ago where he'd come hunting his deer and partridges. But just look at all the colours here of the fallen leaves. And there's a fallen tree. Jez has spotted it. It's got a somewhat sizable root. Big old beastie. Hey Jez, I spy with my little eye something beginning with M.
M60.
Yes, lad. Young lads here with the bikes on a rope swing. Reminds me of me when I was a kid. Slight misreading of the map. We need the lower level to get back to the motorway, to cross under it.
Do people get permission to do all that?
Doubtful. Probably just come down here on the night time with a torch and do it.
How do they do that with a torch?
Very big torch. Very talented. Look at that. I like it. It's the whole length of the bridge as well, isn't it? Caricatures of Salfordians. Search it up. This is your man, Scrotopia. Don't encourage her. And what's that weird little thing over on the other side? Suds. Fantastic stuff. I like it. Hey, you never know what you're going to find when you're out with Daddy. Well, I suppose given that we've done about 3 miles now, we'll call it quits just up ahead, yeah? Obviously guys, there's only so much you can cover on a video. For example, I've not even mentioned RHS Bridgewater, which is the grounds of the old Worsley Hall, which have been done up all lovely like. Or the fact that on the site of the old Worsley Hall is actually a Cold War era bunker that was built in the 50s after the old hall was bombed in the war. Looks like an old railway line, that one. I was just going to say, before we end the video, we're going to pop down here and have a look where the old railway line ran. Oh, and again, and there we are. Middle section. Oh, there's a little slide rail to the side for rolling your bike up and down, but when you've got a pram, I wonder if any madheads have ever walked along that bit. They must have done, because look at all that anti-climb barrier fencing. The sign on the wall there says M62, which reminds me that this bit is the amalgamation of M60 and M62. As mentioned on the last video. Right, on that note, let's end today's video. We love Worsley. We're going home now. See you in a bit.
Goodbye.